What's up, and welcome to another episode of our Speakeasy podcast. As always, that
Ken.
I am
Johnny.
Yeah. What's going on?
What's up, guys?
What's happening?
What is happening? We've got something a little bit different from what we've had in the past.
Yeah.
We have something, because we've had Penelope Architect.
Yeah.
And I just picked this one up recently, and this is Penelope Architect Crème Brûlée. Yeah, so it's just, I guess I don't know if they purposely, I'll read on it real quick, but let me read on it first, and then maybe that'll answer some of my questions. Okay, a blueprint for the future of precision blending. The next evolution in this series are private builds using different French oak staves and mash bills to create something truly unique and distinct, working in collaboration with, Tonnelier Radu of France, the market leader in oak barrel manufacturing and innovation. We selected each stave using their state-of-the-art oak scan process to construct a truly memorable flavor profile. After all, the best architecture leaves no room for error. Okay, that's not really, but tell me, its age is 5 years, and it says selection breakdown, and it says delicate stave has 3 options where you can have a check mark as delicate stave, complex stave, and intense stave. This one is complex stave, so which is in the middle there. So, I don't know if they, now I'm going to go back to what I was saying. I don't know if they had just made this particular architect, tried it out, and said, oh, wow, this tastes like creme brulee.
Right.
Or
they meant
to do that and added certain things to create this profile.
Right.
So that is a mystery to me. Coming in at 110 proof, 55% alcohol. So, I mean, like I said, we've had that variation. I have tried this one, and apparently I kind of like this one because I'm down to, like, there right now.
And he just bought it this morning.
Yeah. Well, you know what happened? I was contemplating getting another bottle of it, and I was wanting to make sure I liked it.
Yeah.
So I kept trying it and trying it and trying it, and here we are. So
It looks delicious.
it does look delicious.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome, sir.
Oh, I got the tilted glass. Yes, sir.
All right.
I was just trying to see if I could find anything else out about it. If
Yeah.
there's, the answer, but it doesn't look like...
Yeah, I know. No, not too much out there. Like I said, it's still this particular one is fairly new, so I'm not too sure. But let's dive in on this. Let's get this nose. Let's see the complexities. I almost should have not even said creme brulee in the beginning because now it's going to be on our mind.
I've never had creme brulee. I don't even know.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
What is that? What is it?
creme brulee. We used to have it at the diner when we worked there. It was.
Did we? Oh, is that with the hard sugar on top?
Yeah, and you torch
So it's
the
just
top.
like a vanilla custard
Yeah,
with torch?
exactly. Yeah.
That's
And
creme
then you
brulee?
crack the shell. But I am getting, specifically, personally, I'm getting vanilla bean.
Okay.
And, like vanilla beans kind of got more of that distinct vanilla taste, smell, I think,
100%.
But I'm getting a vanilla bean.
I can taste that. Let me smell it. I'm definitely getting like a brown sugar.
A little brown sugar, which would make sense, kind of, I guess, in a way. I mean, you're browning it, but you're not using brown sugar, so who knows. But that's fine. Brown sugar.
I guess brown sugar would probably be more of a tasting note, though. Than
I don't know. Well,
I'm smelling something
you
sweet.
can smell brown sugar.
I'm swelling. I can't talk today. I'm smelling something sweet.
Yeah. So you're getting some sweet aromatics.
Definitely sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sweet aromatics.
Like it's not burning my nostrils, and when I inhale, it's not burning the inside. It's very sweet from the nose.
Yeah. And a little oaky. I'm getting some of that oak barrel. Those French staves, parlez-vous.
It is. It's got legs.
It's got legs. And it's got, I would say it's a light to medium on that color. Right in between there. Yeah. All right. Let's try this out. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, wow. Okay.
The sweet is still there.
The sweet is still there.
Creamy.
Creamy. I got a smoky flavor on the back end. I don't know if you got that.
Smoke, hint of smoke.
It's on the tongue.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my headphones are falling off because I realized I'm not wearing a hat. And
Oh, I didn't put my hat on either.
I don't think I've ever recorded without a hat on. And I'm like, why are my headphones loose?
And I had totally planned on putting my hat on too.
Sitting over there.
Yeah, mine's sitting over there. Gosh, we're both idiots. Let's try this again.
I was going to say maple, but my second sip, no. Maybe a little molasses.
Okay.
Or maybe that's the brown sugar coming through.
Yeah.
There's something else that's there that I can't.
I'm still getting the oak on the palate.
Definitely getting the oak. There really is like a smoky flavor to that. Like,
When you say smoky, are you saying like smoky as in like a bonfire kind of smoky, or?
no, I'm like, it's going to sound weird. Like almost like a baconish, like a.
Okay.
Like a smoked meat, maybe, or maybe it's the wood.
What did you eat before
it's
you
on
drank
the
this?
nothing.
Oh.
I wish I ate bacon. It's not on the tongue when I taste it. It's there when it.
Okay, that might
lingers.
be just a charred stave, that you're getting on there, that kind of like charred smell or taste. I'm not really getting smoky myself personally, but
What did you eat?
I had some buffalo chicken
Your
chunks.
tongue's numb. You
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, it's true. Could be. Yeah, I don't know.
This is very good though.
It is very good. It goes down nice. It gives you. I'm getting some of that hug, not overly bearing hug, but getting a little of that Kentucky hug on it. I mean, I would.
I like the linger. I
Yeah.
like the lingering finish. It hangs out for a little bit.
It
doesn't
does.
go away, and it's not bad. It's a very good taste.
Yes, the finish, it does linger. I'm getting that vanilla hanging out on that finish, right? Like right now, I'm kind of doing that wait and just seeing what I'm still getting on this.
Do a little water with it.
It's got a nice creamy finish, just like on the taste. And you know what? I think it's sweet too. I feel like that sweet lingers too as well. I'm still getting it on my tongue.
The sweet lingers.
Yeah.
You lick your lips a little bit. Definitely lingers.
Yeah, it tastes sweet. It tastes like you're having. They did pretty well with naming it creme brulee, I feel like. Regardless if they made it with intentions of making it taste like that or what.
Maybe that smoke is more like the burnt sugar or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's definitely.
And hey, I'll be honest with you. They're kind of making up for themselves because do you remember what we had that they called it a particular
that
profile?
toasted marshmallow
Yes.
was absolutely awful.
No, it wasn't awful.
I didn't like it.
I liked it.
All right, yeah. I don't want to say it was awful. It didn't taste like toasted marshmallow.
No, it just didn't taste like toasted marshmallow. So that's what I'm saying. They made it for themselves here because they call it creme brulee, and I think it kind of tastes like creme brulee. It does taste like kind of like that vanilla custard, toasted sugar, burnt sugar almost, and
Now, being that you said this is brand new, everybody's looking for it. Was it for Penelope budget friendly or?
65 to 69. I think
that's not bad.
I've seen it in two stores.
Okay.
So yeah.
Is it safe to say this is going to be a hard one to find very soon?
It's tough because Penelope keeps putting out new things or whatever. I think they're getting every freaking penny that MGP invested in buying Penelope, the branding for Penelope, because they're just keep putting out cool, interesting stuff. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan. Did we have it on the show? I don't think we did. I'm just going to say, I don't know if we will have it on the show, but I did buy that peach old-fashioned Penelope. I was not a big fan of it.
I'm not interested in that.
Yeah.
That doesn't interest me at all.
It wasn't...
Is that a cocktail?
Yeah, it's like a pre-mixed kind of cocktail in a bottle.
Yeah.
Now they just came out with the black walnut. old fashioned. That I would be maybe more interested. The peach I bought it on a like I haven't seen something like this from them, and
It's that white bottle, right?
yeah. It's been sitting in my fridge, and I don't know.
We've done a ton of Penelope on this show. I think Penelope might be like the most.
Well, they were Jersey guys, right?
think,
So
yeah.
kind of representing our state here, and it's nice to see some bourbon come out of Jersey.
The Penelope weeded is one of my favorites. So Penelope is always putting out
Yeah.
good stuff.
And the funny thing
Rio.
is, it's blended, man. It's blended bourbon. It's and they're making a good chunk of change on it. So good for them, I guess.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, I think they did all right with this. I think that they kind of like I said, they redeemed themselves because I didn't think that the last one tasted like I liked it. It tasted like a good toasted one, but I didn't get any marshmallow on it. That was the issue. So
I'll take the regular toasted over the toasted marshmallow.
I think it's basically the same to me, but I don't know. Quick question. Our scale 0 to 5. What are you thinking on this? I have a number in my head already.
I like it. Out of 0 to 5, I can see myself drinking this at night in front of the boob tube, and I can see myself going through this bottle probably pretty quick. Mm-hmm. So I'd probably go 4.25 on it.
For me, it would be a solid 4.
Okay,
solid 4.
I like this. I'm more of a sweeter guy.
Yeah,
and this kind of does it for me.
I'm more of a sweater guy. Yeah.
Well, it is that time of year.
It is going to be getting a little cooler. All right, let's. Well, we can wait. All right. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
All right.
Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. So John recently told me to watch it. We do this a lot, I feel like. He told me, he's like, "Ken, watch the show." I'm like, "Okay, I'll try to watch it." And this was yesterday. He said, "Watch the show," you know?
I was like, I want to talk about it because it was crazy.
And then it was like 10:30 at night, and I was like, "Oh, shoot, I didn't watch that show." So I put it on, and then it was like maybe 11:30 or something, I said, "All right, I need to really go to bed or something. It's getting late." And I was like, maybe I could just put it on while I'm laying in bed, and I was getting tired anyways. I put it on. I have no clue about the last I can't say I have no clue because people at my job were talking about it, but I didn't watch the last half hour on it. I didn't know if I shut my TV off at some point because I don't remember doing that at all. I think I fell asleep while I was going.
Well, it was only like an hour and a half, so if you got through a good hour, you kind of got through it.
I got through it. Okay.
It's that new Catfish documentary on Netflix.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's crazy. Just there might be a couple spoiler alerts right now, so if you didn't watch it and you plan on it, maybe fast forward.
Yeah, I mean, there's one kind of big one, spoiler alert, but otherwise, like I know people who watched it that knew what happened.
Yeah,
and
said my daughter knew what happened because this was quite a few years ago.
Yeah,
they've already made a movie about it that was on like Lifetime or something or Hallmark.
Okay.
So the movie's already out.
All right.
My daughter knew about it through YouTube years ago or something. So I was like, "You want to watch this with us?" And she's like, "No, I already know what's going to happen. I already know." I was like, "How does everybody know but me?
Yeah.
Everybody knows."
So I guess basically what we're saying is, even though we might put a spoiler out there, it's not something. Right. It's not going to really ruin it for you necessarily.
No, this happened quite a few years ago.
Yeah, because like I said, I know people who still watched it after knowing what happened. So just because of curiosity, get more details. You're getting the interviews from the actual people.
Right. Yeah, me personally, I don't remember this story. I mean, maybe I did see it back in the day.
I had no clue.
Don't remember it at all. Yeah. So basically, it was couple high school kids getting catfished. Random text messages from an unknown number that they didn't know who it was, and they were talking about their private lives and talking about, even what they wore to school that day, and they were harassing. And
there was photos too that they're like, how the hell who was there that took this photo? I don't understand this.
Yep.
That would have had this photo and sent it, and it was nothing too bad. The photo, it wasn't like some kind of act of some sort. Or
No.
whatever,
It was like a photo of them, like the girl maybe sitting on the couch during Christmas, and somebody took a picture of her Christmas gift.
Yeah,
and she's like, "All right, this person needs to be in my house during Christmas. How does this,
Exactly.
you know? And it got to the point where the boyfriend and the girlfriend, they separated because they couldn't take it anymore, and it was driving them crazy. And it was a good couple of years, I think, this went on.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah, that's and then the police started to investigate, and I think even FBI too, right?
yeah. Well, the police were investigating. The school was investigating. It was going nowhere.
Yeah.
And then finally, they got the FBI involved.
Yeah.
And that's when they started figuring it out slowly.
Because IP addresses, things of that sort, where you can kind of track it and see where, pin exactly where these text messages are coming from. And then they discovered that it was coming from the girl who was the one that was being stalked or whatever, her house.
Yeah. And it wound up being mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy went a little cuckoo.
And when it comes to the messages that were being sent, these were messages that were saying, kill yourself.
Kill yourself. You know, I'm going to suck your boyfriend's D. You know what I mean? Like
vulgar.
Specific.
Extremely sexual in nature.
He doesn't want your flat ass. You're this, you're that. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
How somebody can say that to their kid is way beyond my mental capacity.
Yeah.
And I felt bad because the dad had no clue.
Yeah, he didn't.
And they were having problems as it was. And when he found out, my heart broke for that guy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Broke for that guy.
But let's face it. I'm going to be blunt. They were a little rednecky.
Yeah. Well, were they? Where were they?
I don't even know. I forget.
It's like Michigan or something.
I don't know. They were
something like weird.
They were a little,
Yeah. Yeah, the town, no, Wyoming. It was like Wyoming or Michigan, but the town had 500 people in it. It was like one of those stupid things where there was like 10
small
kids in the
town,
class.
small town BS.
Yeah.
And it to me, when a mom starts doing that, she's jealous. I think she was either jealous. It's a jealousy thing. She's jealous of what her daughter had. She wanted to be young again, probably, and
she's trying to make you feel sorry for her too. And she's in the interview, she's, everything I was saying was things that I thought about myself. I look anorexic. I have a flat. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Nobody wants to see your tears. She should have been locked away just for what she did mentally to those kids, man.
Yeah.
And she didn't do that long in jail. Year and a half, maybe.
Yes. It's but I think it goes into play that we've had this conversation before where some parents just get too involved in their kids' lives and their high school lives, and they become one of the kids themselves. People got to stop being one of the kids and start being a freaking parent.
My mom's my best friend. No. Johnny down the block is your best friend.
Yeah.
Your mom's your mom.
Yeah. And that's part of the issue. And I've seen it firsthand plenty of times where parents get involved, this and that, and they want to hang out with the friends, they want to have drinks with the friends, they want to buy the underage kids drinks and all that stuff. Listen, you're a parent. Just be a parent. That's it.
I see it too. I mean, my favorite thing is, and we've talked about this too, is, well, if my 16-year-old's going to drink, it's going to be at my house, so they're not driving, and I'm the supervisor, and I'll buy it for them, so they're not buying bad stuff. No.
Yeah.
No. 21.
Yeah.
Not 16.
Yep. Yeah.
If my kid went to their friend's house and I found out mom was buying them alcohol and the way they were hanging out there, I'd flip my shit.
Yeah.
I'd flip my shit.
Yeah. Which a normal parent would. I would.
I don't know. I don't know what's normal anymore.
When I was that age, when I was younger, hey, listen, I did certain things, but hell no would my parents find out.
Hell no.
I would get smacked right across the head.
Oh, and that was like the fun part, was being the sneaky part.
I know.
It
was going into the house trying to play like you're sober.
Yeah. To me, that's awkward. Getting,
it's like
in front of your parents or somebody else's parents.
It's like, I mean, you come home and it's like 10:30 for some reason. And you're like, I'm going to bed. I'm a little tired.
Why are you going to bed so early?
Yeah,
Why are you going right to the shower?
Yeah.
Why you got gum in your mouth? You never chew gum.
I'm just tired.
Just one of those days.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, that's happened. That's why I used to love sleepovers because I could just, do my thing. I went to my buddy's house. I'm not gonna say names. 'Cause I don't want to get him in trouble. But I went to my buddy's house, and we would. His mom was kind of going through a divorce, so she was kind of like looking. She started dating again and doing her own thing.
So she was never around.
No, not really. So we kind of just, we party.
Yeah. I remember even like, graduation night, 17 or I think I was 18 when I graduated, and I was like, going to this person's house, they beer everywhere. Oh, mom's inside. It was like going to Stifler's party.
Yeah.
Oh, mom's in the basement. Don't worry, she's not going to bother us. But she knows what's going on?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's crazy. But once again, we hit it. We still hit it. We hit it from my friend's mom, too. And if she didn't know. She had no freaking clue. She thought we were playing video games in there all the time.
Nope.
She didn't know we were drinking, inviting girls over and stuff like that. It was...
My parents didn't know I smoked a cigarette until I was like 35 years old. Why do you smell like smoke? Well, I've been smoking for the last 20 years. I was good at hiding it, I would get home and you smell like cigarettes. Well, Danny smoked, I keep telling him it's not good. And then Danny goes home, John smokes.
Well, the bowling alley.
Yeah, I'm a bowler. You come back and smoke. I was I used to play a lot of pool in the pool hall. The pool hall smells like smoke.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. But like I said, back to what we're saying, in this case, it was just, when I first started watching the first half hour on it, I was like, what did John tell me? Like, this is just a bunch of high school kids, and, I'm like, it was kind of dumb. I was like, until we found out it was the mom, and I'm like, oh, whoa. I actually stopped. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, when the guy's like,
because it just seemed like high school drama. I'm like, is this really this is a high school drama documentary? Did they really make a documentary on this?
And then they came out with like the cousin. Well, the cousin was at the Christmas party, and she's in their class, and she's jealous of this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's the cousin.
Yeah.
We found out who it was, and then you see the mom like walk into the room like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we were caught off guard, yeah.
What? If the messages weren't so bad, I probably wouldn't have been as shocked.
I know.
You told your kid to go kill herself.
Yeah, repeatedly.
What?
Just kill yourself. Just kill yourself. I'm going to go suck his whatever and all this, like, just very vulgar.
Oh, my God.
So it kind of just threw a little curveball on the show, and I was like, whoa, now I'm kind of interested. I'm like, this is nuts. But the interesting thing was, as she was finding out from the police, the daughter was finding out, the mother's holding her, she's holding her mom. And
right?
That was odd. Like, I'd be like, F you.
The kid had, like, no emotion to it.
Yeah. I mean, well, maybe the kid was a little mentally unstable. Maybe her
like you said, they were a little rednecky.
Yeah,
so maybe they're not all
maybe
there.
Maybe boyfriend did a good job not staying with her, because if the apple may not fall too far from that tree.
Cuckoo.
Yeah. So, wow.
What do you say? We bring out a little something else.
Like what? Beer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So last week, me and Ken we went to the Wild Acres 2025.
We mentioned we're going. We're meeting up with Dom.
Over at the Drownlands.
Yeah.
And what a great time, man. I had a lot more time, better time this year than last year. I think the weather had a lot to do with it. It was beautiful. It was less people. Yeah. We met more people.
Yeah, it was
just a really
It was a
good
gorgeous
time,
day.
man.
It was a gorgeous day. But
really good time.
Something did happen, though, in my car while we were gone.
Yes, it did.
I had a bottle of bourbon that I had got recently that I forgot was in my car.
I thought I was giving you this one.
No, it's fine. I forgot was in my car, and I never knew this could happen, but the bottle top, I guess the car got a little warm, the bottle top came off, and I had bourbon pour all over my back
I have
seat.
never heard that.
No.
It wasn't that hot out, though.
I don't know. I have no clue, but you could see, like on this Penelope, you see the little, the seal there?
Yeah.
It was just like this. The seal actually it peeled off, and you can see that. So maybe because the seal peeled off, it got looser, and
Could it have been just a defective bottle or a defective when you picked it up?
I don't know. I lost about half a bottle of it. Thankfully, I still had some left. There was about half I lost.
What was it?
Bomburgers that I had.
All right, let's do it.
I got it. I saw it for really cheap, and I was like, screw it.
We'll lick it right off of your seat.
Yeah, I know. Well, my car
I
stunk
bet it did.
like bourbon. So I went back there. My son has a blanket back there. I had to wash the blanket. I was scrubbing the seats. I was spraying Febreze in there. And I didn't tell my wife. My wife goes the other day. She was in the car, and I thought it was pretty much clear. I'm like, we're good. It doesn't smell anymore. She goes, your car smells like, I don't know, beer or alcohol or something. I can't pinpoint it. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I don't know. The vents have been a little mildewy.
My air freshener, honey.
Yeah, I'm like the vents have been kind of stinking lately. You know, I didn't want to tell her, and I still didn't tell her. She doesn't listen to the podcast, so. But
until this episode.
Yeah, no, until that she's going to listen to this episode. But I'm like, oh shoot. I'm like, I thought I got rid of it. You know, it's not like I did something wrong. It's not like I did. I probably should have just said something. I should have said, the bottle opens. You know, but then like if I admitted to it, then she's going to keep complaining about it. So.
And when we go to these places and we do these festivals, this one was pretty far.
Mm-hmm.
We're pretty responsible. Where we'll stop drinking early. We'll
we
get something to eat.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
We drink lots of water. We make sure we don't drive home in bad shape. But driving home, I don't care if you didn't have a sip. That's scary, man. Just your car like stanking, bro.
Oh, it was. It totally was. I was like, oh my god, I got pulled over.
A deer hit you. You hit a deer.
I know.
And you need help, and it's like, bro, you.
Were you drinking? Your car smells like bourbon.
No, officer. Just my bomb burgers popped in my back seat.
There was a literal bomb burger in my back seat.
Yeah. That sucks.
So, before we forgot to say, big shout out to Dom because of Dom, Dom knows everyone.
Because of Dom, I felt like a celebrity there.
I know. We had people coming up, giving us cans of beers, which was pretty cool. And we also got to hook up on the food after the event. We got invited to the upstairs to have food with all the vendors and stuff, which is cool.
We hung out with quite a few people. We hung out with the Ghost Hawk crew and the Marlowe crew. And, the
Other Half.
Other Half. And one of my favorite was Mindful Ales.
Yeah, Mindful Ales, yeah.
Man, so good. I texted Dom a couple of days, and I was like, Dom, where can I buy this?
Yeah,
like,
you can't. Yeah, just like special bottle releases.
I want to just
festivals.
call this guy and be like, I need, just give me one bottle.
Yeah, I know.
Give me one bottle.
They were interesting, those.
And it was a good selection of beers because it was like ales and saisons,
which we kind of
lagers,
lean towards,
which we like. And I don't know if I even had. I think I had one IPA maybe the whole day. Bricks was there. It was great to see those guys.
Yeah, because Bricks.
The tap room closed, but they're still around.
Yeah.
Magnify was there, so it was really cool, man. Nice. It was a good time.
Yeah, we had a really good time.
And
and then we went to Last Whiskey Bar afterwards.
We went to Last
Whiskey
Whiskey Bar.
Which we didn't do a video though, did we? When we were there?
No.
We said we would. We were going to do a round 2 because we just reposted the one from last year.
Yeah.
We were supposed to do it back to back. But
that's all right.
But we may have a video from at the actual beer event that we'll put up soon. Though.
Yeah, I was waiting for this episode to put it out so you can know where we were in the backstory.
Yeah.
And like Ken said, people started giving us cans of beer as we were leaving. Hey, you want to do this on a show? Or we approached them. Hey, we do a show. Can we feature a beer? So we got quite a few that we're going to do over the next several weeks.
Yeah.
And this one here, I figure, why not start with some Other Half?
Yeah, we love Other Half's always been a good solid one for us.
Other Half is great. This one is called Poetry Snaps. It is a rice lager, and it is coming in at 4.5%. And the hops used in this are Saz and Sapphire.
Ooh.
A rice lager with some of our favorite European hops, Czech Saz and German Sapphire. Dry and soft with floral and sweet citrus notes. And this is great because we met a German man there who he was very big, tall. And
he was big, tall.
We took a picture with him.
John cuddled with him for a little bit.
He brought me into his bosom, and it was fun.
Yeah.
I don't remember what his name was.
Hans. I don't know.
I was going to say Sam.
Yeah,
was,
but
but
I forget. Nice guy, though.
Awesome guy.
Yeah. All right.
So let's try a rice lager from...
a little light color. Looks good, though.
Absolutely. I like rice lagers. Nice and light.
I'm thirsty, so I kind of really wanted to chug that. It's light.
It's extra light. There's not much to it, but it's got flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. The other one I really liked. It was like Man, what was it called?
Oh,
It
I
had that
remember.
lime in it.
Yeah, that lime
It was
kind of.
really
Yeah,
good.
that's a nice
man.
crusher. Yeah.
I saw it in Total Wines, and I was going to pick it up, but it was
Yeah.
like on the shelf. And I don't like that.
Yeah, I know.
I want to take it from the fridge.
I think you're okay if it's like lagers and things like that,
Yeah?
or stuff that aren't hazy or whatever. I don't think it's as much of an issue.
I just don't. I don't like buying warm beers
I
off
know.
the shelf.
Warm craft beers.
Warm
I'll buy.
craft
Yeah,
beers.
I'll buy
Yeah,
a case of Peronis or something.
Right,
off the side or
right,
stuff.
right.
I don't
I
care.
guess there's no difference, right? Beer's beer, and it's
Yeah, like I said, once again, I think it's how they like it's brewed and all that stuff. I mean, this is not a hazy or anything like that. Am I getting like a rice lager? When I think rice lager, I'm thinking for some reason I think sake, but that's rice wine. But
I've never had that.
no,
Every rice lager I've had kind of tastes like this. But this is really good though. It's very crisp.
I'm getting a little hint of like honey, maybe.
All right.
Something like on there, but it tastes like a lager.
I'm getting a little taste of rice,
Rice, baby.
fried rice,
Yeah, fried rice, not fried rice.
or rice con gandules.
Gandules, yes. Solid stuff.
Good
Hey,
stuff.
Thanks, Other Half. You know, I mean, if I were to put this on the Untapped scale, I would give it a 4 1/4. I'd say for me, which is pretty damn good. You know.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm sorry.
What would you rate
I
it?
blanked out.
Untapped.
I really did blank out.
What would you rate that Untapped?
I'd go 3.75.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
Where did you go? Where would you go?
4 1/4.
4 1/4.
Yeah, I think it's a solid. I think for what they were aiming for, I think it's really good. I think it's, but I am really thirsty right now, so
Yeah.
I still have buffalo wings, man.
I'm still got that in my mind. I
Yeah.
really like that.
Yeah,
I need to go
Penelope.
find that out and about
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, no, I was saying 4 1/4, and you know, I respect my opinion a lot more than John, so you know, I'm joking.
There was one more. I think we might have had a couple things we wanted to talk about, but I wanted to shout out.
Shout out.
The guy who gave us this. What was his name? Judah.
Oh, Judah?
Judah, yeah. He's
Okay.
Marley Moore Beers on Instagram.
Okay, yeah, shout
awesome
out.
guy, hung out with us.
Yeah,
Remembered us
really
from the
chill
year
dude.
before.
Yeah.
And he hooked us up with this from Other Half, and said would shout him out, shout out Other
Yeah,
Half.
shout out. Thanks for giving us this beer. I thought it's solid.
Thanks, brother. We'll see you next year, or maybe we'll see you at Other Half.
Yeah. I did Other Half Green City with Dom 2 years ago. I didn't do it. I think I was away or something. I couldn't do this year.
Yeah,
but
I've never done one. I would like to do that one year.
yeah, you're trekking out to Brooklyn, so you know.
I love Brooklyn.
Zoo.
Shame
on you.
on me. Another documentary that I just watched was it was the 20th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina.
Okay.
And Spike Lee just came out with a new documentary on Netflix as well, and it was a 3-episode, and it was actually it was pretty good, man. I remember when it happened; it was 2005.
Yeah.
But I didn't really realize.
Jeez, it was that long ago. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't realize how bad that storm was.
Yeah.
There was a lot of lives lost.
Oh yeah.
And people's homes were just absolutely destroyed. They were in 20 feet of water. When the levees broke in the 9th Ward, 20 feet of water.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's like some people were just sticking their heads out of their attic roofs just for breath.
Yeah.
And they were there for like a week.
Yeah, it's nuts. That's nuts.
I don't understand. I didn't realize, and I'm not a smart man. I knew New Orleans, they say, is under like sea level.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize how under sea level it is. They said New Orleans is like a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And once it gets a little bit of water in there, that water just fills the bowl up. I didn't realize it was that low. How does that happen? And it's funny because they did all these interviews, and one person, I think it was like a government official, and he's like, well, that's how it was built. What do you want us to do?
Yeah.
Take away New Orleans? You know what I mean? He's like, well, I don't know, but...
Yeah. And was there controversy too?
There was tons of controversy because George Bush was on vacation when it happened. He stayed on vacation when it happened. The mayor of New Orleans did He didn't do a mandatory evacuation until like 12 hours before it hit.
Yeah.
The roads were gridlocked. People couldn't move. They had to actually just sit in their cars while the hurricane came.
Oh my God.
And you mandatory evacuate. You got the 9th ward of New Orleans, right? 99.9% African American. I don't want to say poor, but not
Wealthy.
Where are you going to go?
Yeah.
If I don't have any money, 50% didn't have a car. You mandatory evacuate me. Where am I going?
Yeah.
Where am I going?
Yeah, exactly.
What am I going to do? And these people were stranded. They put like thousands and thousands and thousands of people in the Superdome saying, we're going to protect you and take care of you.
I remember that because I remember the team couldn't play there or whatever. And
then the Superdome roof got like, not blown off, but compromised.
Mm-hmm.
And then they all decided to leave and go to the convention center. There was like 15,000 people at the New Orleans Convention Center, and nobody came to help these people.
Yeah.
There was no water. There was no food.
Yeah.
They had shitting themselves, pissing themselves.
Yeah.
Babies were dying.
Oh boy, no.
No, it was I as living up here, right, and not seeing that. And we were, 20 years ago? So I was, 28 years old. I was probably just, meeting my wife. And, I don't remember reading about or seeing how bad it actually was.
I know.
And I felt really, really freaking bad, man.
I know.
And now I'm thinking, if I were now and what I know now, and something like that were to happen, I would love to, like, just hop in a car with, like, supplies and go down and help people, man, because those people, they suffered, dude. They suffered. And then they started like the National Guard came down with their guns and the telling thing was they showed 2 newsreels. Mm-hmm. It was a black guy with like bread and water coming out of a food store, and the headline was, let the looting begin. And then there were 2 white people coming out of the same store with like food, people are fighting for their lives. They finally found bread and water. What?
Yeah, no, that's
what?
Yeah.
This is the America we live in? Actually, it is. We know it is. But the things these people got put through, it was terrible.
It's sad. It's sad. I remember a lot of those. Irene was another one back then, right?
Yeah. I guess it just moral of the story is pay attention where you live, dude. Pay attention to where you live.
Yeah, if you live in Tornado Alley, maybe you should leave.
You're gonna get into it. Yeah,
you're gonna get tornadoes.
You're gonna get tornadoes.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you just
you can't do. I know.
You feel bad. Just wanted to shout out to people. It's 20 years. Shout out to Katrina.
We do remember.
Biatch.
But it's still learn. We gotta learn from our past.
I just didn't know how bad it was. And Spike Lee though, he's gonna play it up. And he's gonna make it extra bad.
I know. He can get a little political at times. So. All right. Shout outs.
Yeah.
Once again, Other Half, that was good. I'm going to finish that in a couple minutes. It's not going to last long in my glass.
Nope.
Penelope, Crème Brûlée.
Awesome, man. I really enjoyed that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
Actually, if I see that in a store, I'm picking it up. Yeah.
Cool. What did I say? I was like, you're going to be looking for it.
Yeah. You talked me into it.
All right, cool.
Or Penelope talked me into it. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Penelope.
Good stuff. So, that's our shout outs today. Parents, be parents.
Be parents.
You don't have to be best friends. You can be friends with your kid in certain ways, but don't get too involved with it. Don't become one of the high school students. Yeah. Mental health, people focus on that, on yourselves, focus on family members. It's your mind is such a strange thing sometimes, so.
And any of our 6 viewers, if you know of any other Netflix documentaries or any documentaries, let us know, because I'm a huge documentary guy, and I'd like to watch some.
Yeah, John, this was fun. Cheers, Johnny. Which one am I doing? I still have some bourbon left. I'll do the bourbon. Cheers, and cheers to you.
I'm gonna go get my hat.
All right.